Marc Bergevin continues to get deals done for the Habs. Cole Caufield is on his way to Montreal. We'll discuss the contract coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. Now we have some pretty big news in the Montreal Canadiens world this evening. The Montreal Canadiens have announced that they have signed top prospect and former first-round pick of the 2019 NHL Draft, 15th overall, Cole Caufield, who just completed his collegiate career at the University of Wisconsin, has signed on the dotted line. He has his 3-year entry-level deal in effect, and it kicks in this year, which is what we were suspecting. So it starts here in 2021, which will pay him $700,000. There is a signing bonus this year of $92,500, and then for the next 2 years, his entry-level contract will pay him $832,500. So pretty standard entry-level deal for a mid-first-round pick. Like I said, the best news is that he can join the team right away. He will have to go through a 7-day quarantine coming in from the U.S. to Canada, but still, like I mentioned in a prior video, talking about when the Habs acquired Eric Staal, between adding Staal and adding a guy like Caufield, that's like adding another big trade, except they don't have to give up any assets because this is a draft pick that's been in their system now for a few years and somebody they've been anxiously waiting to get signed and be ready to play at the NHL level. I mean, we know they didn't want to rush Caufield after really tearing things up with Jack Hughes in the United States national team program. He went on to play a couple of years at Wisconsin and was an absolute stud. This year he played 31 games with Wisconsin, scoring 30 goals and 51 points. Certainly an outstanding college season for Caufield, and he looks primed and ready to jump into the NHL, and it's just a matter of time to see how much of an impact he actually makes. Now, I do suspect that the Habs might have to do some more juggling here, salary cap-wise, to get him into the lineup, but it's going to depend on how they play here. They do have a few more days to figure that out. They don't play till Tuesday, so they've got time, and of course, he doesn't, he won't be eligible to play for like at least a week after entering Canada, which will probably be, I would assume, another day or two, or I'm not sure when he's arriving exactly in Montreal. So be interesting to see how he does here at the NHL level. Obviously, he's going to join a team that's pretty deep and ready to go into the playoffs here. At least it looks that way so far. So another big acquisition here by Bergevin and the Habs. This is pretty substantial. I mean, Caufield could have returned to college and played another year at University of Wisconsin. So because he was still eligible to do that for another couple of years. So certainly some pretty big news, as I talked about before. This was the next big domino to fall in the Habs nation here. So let me know what your thoughts are on Caufield's contract. I think it's pretty fair. He actually has some bonuses built in for the next 2 years as well. Next year he can earn bonuses up to $300,000, and the year after he can earn bonuses $850,000. So there's a fair bit of performance bonuses built in there as well. So pretty good deal for Montreal. Great deal for Caufield. Be anxious to get him into the lineup to see how he can do, where they'll put him. It's just an exciting thing here to see. I mean, he's small in stature, but he plays a big game. He's a proven goal scorer at the other levels here, so be really curious to see how this translates to the NHL and how much of an impact he can have. So let me know your thoughts on the contract, where you see him fitting in the lineup, any other cap moves you see Montreal having to do here to do some cap juggling ahead of getting him in there as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll discuss further. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and turning on your notifications so you don't miss any future content, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it if you did. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.